Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I'm here today with a bit of a different video. It's Remembrance Day coming up on the 11th of November and I thought that I would bring a tribute to that day so that you can make some of your own poppies. You will need red, black and green yarn. I've got DK weight, but you can use whichever yarn that you prefer. You will need a pair of scissors, a darning needle and also a crochet hook. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook or whatever corresponds to your yarn. You can actually sew on a safety pin with just a needle and thread and a safety pin. I did that last year. I haven't had a chance to do it on these ones yet, but I will, just so that you can pin them onto your top or your clothing. So without further ado, we will begin. These are made in 3 different parts: the red, the green and the black. We're going to begin with the red, so go ahead and grab your red yarn and your crochet hook and then we can begin. Okay then, so to begin we're going to start by making a magic circle. I do already have a video on this on my channel, which I will leave in the description box down below. So we've just made our magic circle and chained 1, and we're going to work 6 double crochets into this magic circle. So this is a double crochet in UK terminology and a single crochet in US terms. Insert your crochet hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's 1. And you're going to work this 6 times. 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then gently tug on your magic circle to cinch that up. We are going to slip stitch into the first double crochet that we made. So just finding that slip stitch into that stitch. You're going to chain 1 and now we're ready for round number 2. Round number 2 is an increase into every single stitch, so that's 2 double crochets in every stitch around. So insert your crochet hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's 1 double crochet, and into the same stitch insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. You're going to work that into every single stitch around, so working an increase into every single stitch, and you should end up with a total of 12 double crochets at the end of this. Okay then, and then to end this round you're going to slip stitch into the first double crochet to close the round. And now we're ready to work the poppy. This is the 3rd and final round that you are doing. As I said, it's a super easy tutorial that's super quick and fun to make. So chain 2, and this is going to count as your first half treble crochet. So this is a half double in US terminologies and a half treble in UK. So chain 2, and then into the stitch directly underneath you're going to work another half treble. So to do this, you're going to yarn over your crochet hook, insert your crochet hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then you're going to pull through all 3 of those loops. So yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. So that is basically working an increase into your stitch. Now moving on to the next stitch, you're going to work 2 trebles. So this is 2 doubles in US terms and 2 trebles in UK terms. So yarn over into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And you're going to work another one of those into the exact same stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay then, so what we're doing is basically increasing in height. So into the next stitch we're going to work 2 double trebles. This is a treble in US terms and a double treble in UK terms, I am pretty sure. I will double check that and leave a card on the screen. So yarn over twice, into the stitch, into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. You should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 of those loops. Yarn over and pull through 2 of those loops. And yarn over and pull through the last 2. And now you've worked a double treble. You're going to work 1 more of these into the exact same stitch. Yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. And now we're ready to decrease in height. So into the next stitch you're going to work 2 treble crochets, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Work another one of these into the exact same stitch. And there you've worked 2 trebles. Now you need to work final 2 half trebles. So yarn over, into the next stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. And 1 more, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. So now into the next stitch we're actually just going to work a slip stitch, and this makes the kind of bump of the poppy. So insert your hook, yarn over and work a slip stitch. And now we're ready to repeat that on the other side of the poppy. So into the next stitch you're going to work 2 half treble crochets, 1 and 2. Into the next stitch you're going to work 2 trebles, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Into the next stitch you're going to work 2 double trebles, so yarning over twice, pulling through 2, pulling through 2 and pulling through 2, yarning over twice, pulling through 2, pulling through 2 and pulling through 2. Now you're working 2 trebles, yarn over and work 2 treble crochets, and then finally 2 half double crochets into the next stitch. You should have 1 final stitch left, and all you're going to do is work a slip stitch into that stitch, chain 1 and cut your yarn, pull through and tighten, and there you have your red base of the poppy. You can see that as you've increased in height you've made a nice bump, and then when you've made your slip stitch it kind of dips in and dips out again, which is what the poppy does. So I'm going to leave this to the side now and work with my next colour, which is going to be our green leaf. Okay then, so I have my green yarn here. I'm just going to begin by making a slip knot. Again, I have a video tutorial on this on my channel, so insert your hook and pull nice and tight. You're going to begin by chaining 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9. You're going to work along this side of the chain and then back along the other side of the chain. So working from the second chain from the hook, you're going to work a slip knot. You're then in the next chain going to work a double crochet. So insert, pull up, pull through 2 loops. You're then going to work a half treble crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 of those loops. And you're just going to work another half treble into the next chain space, pull through all 3, and now you're going to work 3 trebles, so 1, 2 and 3 into the next 3 chain spaces. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. And then into your last chain space, you're going to work 4 treble crochets, and this will turn your corner. So 1, 2, working 4 all into that chain space. 3 and 4. Then working back along this row, in the first chain you're going to work a treble, so 1. In the next 2 chain spaces you're going to work a half treble, so 1 half treble, pulling through all 3 loops, into the next one, another half treble. You're then going to work 2 double crochets, so insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, into the next chain space, work a double crochet, and then to finish off you're going to work 2 slip stitches. So slip stitch into the next chain space and slip stitch into the next chain space. Then you're going to chain 1, cut your yarn, pull through, and there you have the leaf of your poppy. So now we just have one final piece to make, and that is the black centre of the poppy. So leave this to the side with your red piece of poppy, and then you can go ahead and grab your black yarn. Okay then, so this is the most simplest and quickest part of your poppy. You're going to begin by making a magic circle, like so, and it just consists of 2 rounds. So chain 1, and you're going to work 6 double crochets into this magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then pull your magic circle nice and tight so you have no gaps into the first stitch, which can be quite hard to find in the black yarn, but just find your first stitch and slip stitch into that stitch. Chain 1, and now we're ready for round number 2, which is just an increase into every single stitch. So into the first stitch, work 2 double crochets, 1, 2, into the next stitch, another 2 double crochets, all the way around until you have a total of 12 double crochets, or you've worked an increase into every single double crochet. Then into the first double crochet of the round, work a slip stitch, chain 1, and you can cut off your yarn like so. So now you've made all 3 sections of your poppy. So you've made the black centre, you've made the red kind of body of the piece, and then you've also made the green leaf. It's now time to sew them all together. So I'm actually going to do this quickly for you, just because it's really simple. So all you're going to do is sew the black piece onto the red body of the piece in the centre, and then you're going to lay your leaf underneath the red bit and sew like so. So it kind of works together like a sandwich of crochet pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and sew those on for you now, just so that you can see what it looks like at the end. Okay then, so I've just finished sewing up my poppies, and that is it for this video. I hope you find it helpful, and I hope you are able to make some of your own poppy brooches for Remembrance Day. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this video, comment down below what videos you'd like to see in the future, or if you have any questions about this video or past videos, I'd be happy to answer those. Subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. I've got so many tutorials coming up that I am super excited to share with you all. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on those. If you get the chance, follow me on Instagram. I'm at hooks.andneedles1. I will also leave a link in the description box down below. It's where you can keep up to date with all of my crochet projects and also know when new tutorials are going up and what they are. Thank you all, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!